Welcome to this week's Dirt Shed Show with me, Martyn Ashton, and look who it is. It's Rich Payne.
It's myself. How we doing, everybody?
Mate, how are you? I'm so excited and it's all your fault.
I apologise for getting you all hyped up. Why are you so hyped, Mark? Tell me.
Well, you know what, right? What's happening right now, if no one's noticed, but we all have, of course, is mountain biking is back as we knew it. All of a sudden, after all this waiting, we've got downhill UCI, cross-country UCI racing. We've got things like the Bentonville Festival, Mountain Bike Festival, happening over in Bentonville, of course.
Yeah.
Where you've got expos and races, trial shows, just like events. And then, of course, Innsbruck Crankworx just happened.
Yep.
And now, the main event. You got me all charged up yesterday with that preview with Rick. EWS is about to hit us. Mate, you must be so pumped and excited about what's about to happen.
Dude, I am. Because obviously there's so much been going on and there's so much to talk about that it's insane. And obviously now racing's very nearly kicking off. It's crazy times. It's so good. Biking's back on. Racing is go, Mar. I am hyped.
It's crazy. So this week at EWS, we've got a double header. Later today, we've actually got like the track preview.
We do, yeah.
So it's all going to be starting to really hit the screens kind of live. This week is just going to be packed with it on GMBN. What's your... I mean, you're excited about the event, but what's the thing you're looking forward to most? Is it seeing the new riders? Is it starting to guess who's going to do well and who's looking on fire? Or is it the bikes themselves? What are you looking forward to most?
I tell you what, bud, it's actually seeing, this is going to be the first time that a lot of the racers have all been together at the same race. So last year we obviously had a few EWS races go on, but like a lot of the guys from across the pond couldn't make it. So guys like Sam Hill, they didn't make it. A lot of the other Aussies, New Zealanders, Americans, you know, these guys couldn't get to the races last year. It was a lot. It was quite Euros, centered as it is sort of venue-wise this year. But a lot of the guys are coming over, so this is going to be the first time that we'll see how everyone's pace is and how everyone's looking. So I'm hyped for that. That's for sure. It's going to be really good to see.
All right, is it too early to give us some names of some good bets for a result? I mean, you're the man on the ground for this race for both. It's a double header. I don't know how you're going to keep up with all the action. Actually, it's going to be crazy. As you can see, it's a busy week because obviously there's the Dirt Shed show today, but we've got another show later on today. But that will be, of course, up on the player if you're watching this not on Tuesday. You're further into the week. But it's all happening. Come on, guess a name.
I'm going to go for maybe a bit of a dark horse, Jack Moyer. Jack Moyer looks fast.
He does.
He's going to want to keep an eye on.
That is a great shout. And I'm actually with you on that. I was going to say the same. He's someone I've just noticed. He looks busy. He looks fresh. He looks like he's wants
been on it.
What about in the women's? Is it Isabeau all the way still? Or have we got anyone like the Gehrig twins? They're looking good.
Yeah, there's some young guns coming through as well. So, I'm not going to mention any names in the women's because I think it's actually going to be really almost too tight. But obviously, you've got like Katie Winton on a new team on Nuke Proof. You've got Chloe Taylor, who Keat Rice Build. We're going to be doing something cool with her. But I mean, Isabeau, you'd be nuts to bet against her because she's been so dominant. But there's some young guns coming through as well. Yeah,
I'm not scared to put a name out there. I'm going with Ella Connolly. Ella Connolly.
Yes. One of the young guns, definitely.
I think she could be ready to start taking a few steps, two more,
you reckon?
Up that podium.
Whoa.
Yeah, to the top. I think so.
I
think so. Yeah, I think she's looking like she could do really well. So we've got it all happening. I tell you what, I just want to jump back to the Bentonville Festival that I mentioned earlier on because obviously we've got all the racing happening, but to see a mountain bike festival like this happening. I think these these events are like what get all of us, the people who aren't really professional racers, the viewers out there and people like myself, that's what gets us back into the sport and feeling part of it, because the races are there, of course, but it's all the trade stands and like things like the trial shows. We had Kenny Belay there doing trial shows over in Bentonville. So much going on that you can get part of, be part of, and of course, you know, experience and be inspired by, you know, letting people access the sport from an event like this. That is really key, and I think to see these events starting to happen again is a big moment for mountain biking. It's all coming back. So great. Mate, I hope you have an amazing week out there with EWS.
Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, it's going to be good.
And of course, EWS all here on GMBN. So amazing to have that. The main event has arrived.
What's up, everyone? Yep, not quite the dirt shed, is it? I'm joining the guys out in Italy for the first 2 rounds of the EWS this week, so keep an eye out on GMBN social media from now to see what we're getting up to at our first races this year. I'll kick things off this week with some healing vibes out to G. Ashton, who's taken what sounds like a huge fall whilst filming out near Dovey. He's broken his femur, eye socket and more, and judging by some of the crashes this guy's had in the past and been in relatively good shape, this one must have been huge. Anyway, huge shout to the air ambulance and everyone who worked hard to get him off the hill, and we'll try to chat to him about what happened when he's up for it. For now, G, I hope you're feeling all right, and I'd hate to see the state of the ground. Right, let's dive into some Crankworx news. First off, a bit of an update for the 2021 series, as Crankworx are adding a British Columbia tour this September. Expect to see 12 Crankworx events happening across 9 days at resorts from Kicking Horse to Silverstar. In Innsbruck, the pump track was the first race on the cards, and it was returned to the podium for Sheni Garnet after a close battle with Thomas Lemoyne. In the women's race, it was Mathilde Bernard taking her 3rd Crankworx pump track win, her 2nd in as many years on the Innsbruck course. On to speed and style now, where something really sick happened, but I'll let Toff explain that to you and its significance in a bit. In the women's event, it was Geordie Scott on the top step, Vea Burbeck in 2nd, Harriet Burbage-Smith in 3rd. The men saw Thomas Lemoyne just beat Thomas Chinon, with France's Timothy Bringer in 3rd. Okay, slopestyle now, where the Emil Johansson show continues, making it 4 wins in his last 4 competitions. His run was insane. People use the term video game mode a bunch, where it just looks like it shouldn't be possible in real life, and I actually can't think of a better term for it. It was Nikolai Rogatkin in 2nd and Torquato Testa in 3rd, but there were a lot of sick runs. It's tight at the top of slopestyle, and I do not envy those judges at all. Downhill results fresh in as well now, and a story of redemption across the board. Loris Vergier was robbed of a decent result in Leogang by a puncture, and Valley Hull lost her elite debut win due to a crash on the last corner. It's not the case in Innsbruck though, both coming out on top. Troy Brosnan continues a hot streak in 2nd, and Finn Isles a great run for 3rd. Nina Hoffman finished 2nd in the women's, just 2 seconds back from Valley, and Tani Seagrave a whisker behind her in 3rd. As I mentioned earlier, keep an eye out for more from Italy from us throughout the weekend of this first block of the EWS. It's ciao for now from me, and I'll get you over to Toff for more on that world first from Crankworx.
Cheers, Tom. Hey, everybody. Right, so before we get into it, I'd just like to say a massive shout out to Lewis and the dudes at CP Gang for pretty much the sickest Instagram takeover I could have ever hoped for over the weekend. Like, it was so good. If you missed it, definitely go check out our save stories. So Crankworx Innsbruck just happened last weekend, and oh my, how crazy was it? Like, I couldn't even begin to explain how mental Emil Johansson's finals run in slopestyle was. Just like absolutely melted my brain. And Eric Fedka, he did a 360 bar spin to tail whip to bar spin in one go in the air. Like, Thomas Lemoyne, he did a double backflip in the middle of a race. And like, Nikolai Rogatkin did an opposite cash roll. Like, I haven't really seen him do much oppo stuff before. So like, that also was so crazy and blew my mind. I don't know about you, I was completely glued to my screen all weekend. But there was one moment on the weekend that just stood out to me being like the sickest thing ever. And that was Robin Coombs being the first female to land a backflip in competition. Like, how sick is that? Don't you just think that mountain biking and slopestyle just come such a long way in such a short space of time? I just think it's so inspirational for like all the girls out there who like think that mountain biking is like a dude sport and you can't really get into it. It's like, even if that just inspires like a few girls to get into mountain biking, that's like the raddest thing ever. I thought it was a really good race format, having women's and men's and women's and men's. Just super engaging the whole way through. Also, shouts to Gemma Corbera for trying that flip in finals. Sucks it didn't really work out, but who knows, maybe next time we'll have multiple girls doing gnarly tricks like backflips. So sick. So yeah, that's my sickest thing this week. Robin Coombs being the first female mountain biker to land a backflipping competition ever. So sick. Time to go back to the dirt shed.
Right, thank you, Tom. Woo. Thank you, Tom. Amazing stuff. God, this show's got some pace, Rich. It really
That
has.
was sick.
Yes. Look at this, man. We've got hacks and bodges now. You guys have been sending in some brilliant stuff, but check this video out from Tom, okay? This is security-based, obviously, but look at this bunker he's made in his garage. Whoa. Unreal. This amazing unlocking system is brilliant. That's so slick. And he's got all this space inside to fit all of his bike stuff. 2 bikes in there, but look, they come off the wall.
Wow.
And then the piece that holds them on the wall, the kind of template, that now goes into his van.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? And then the bike stands up on that rack in the van, multi-purpose use.
That's mental.
And it's all just like, I love how he's got all these like Hope logos everywhere. I'm starting to think he works at Hope. I'm not sure. But he definitely is a fan of Hope. He's got a HB 130.
Yeah. Is he an engineer or something? That's some clever construction right there. I'm impressed, Scott, there. That's really good.
It's going to be hard to beat, all right? So, but I said it's security focused this week.
Okay, so...
What about this? This is kind of like the opposite end of the scale to Scott's idea. It's from Trevor. This is such a simple idea, okay? So just to stop his garage door being easily opened, he's just drilled down through the sill on the garage and into the floor, just 2 simple drill holes on each door.
Easy.
And then he's dropped these pins in, and it just makes the garage door nearly impossible to open from the outside.
That's such a simple solution, actually,
Brilliant.
isn't it?
And then added a lock across the 2 doors. This is a bit of a no-brainer, but that again means that even if they got those garage doors somehow plied open, they're never going to get in. But I just think those 2 pins are such a great idea. Just drop them into the floor.
It's really clever because it's all obviously on the inside. So if you were to look on the outside, you haven't got any ugly locks and bits and bobs like that. And, you know, scallywag thieves would be none the wiser as to your protection.
You'd never know.
That's actually really clever.
You'd never know. And you'd have to have come very prepared to be able to get those pins cut through or somehow. I don't know how you do it, some kind of hacksaw, but you're never going to get in there, thieves. No way. So
and it's the noise that you'd make, trying to get into something like that as well would be enough for you to wake up or whatever.
Yeah, that's quite important. I know you've had a couple of instances of being... broken into, haven't you? You've lost some bikes. I mean, that sucks when that happens. So
I know, my garage is like Fort Knox now.
Well, there's some more ideas for you to make it even more secure. Any of you guys out there, maybe try some of those ideas. Design yourself a bike bunker to go in your garage for extra security, like Scott did. Who are we going to give the race top this week to? Rich, who are you thinking?
Oh, Mark, this is a tough one because I like this. Trevor, cheap, simple solutions for like potentially big problems.
Yeah.
But the engineering on Scott's, I think I hate to say it's got to take it, surely. That's the work that's gone into that. And the fact that it's the like a vault in his garage, but then obviously goes into his van is well good.
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant.
So Scott, congratulations, mate.
Scott, you are a winner. You're getting yourself a GMBN race top. Nice one. I really loved how the videos came in for those. That really is cool. It really helps tell the story. So if you're sending us in a hack or a bodge this week to the GMBN uploader, please do. We love seeing your ingenuity. Obviously, everyone else out there can use your brilliant ideas to improve their mountain bike life too. But maybe add a video rather than just a photo, just so we get the story and we can really see what you've been doing and all your hard work. Okay, Rich, time for caption contest. Yes.
It's a gem. It's a beauty.
It's a gem. Look at this photo. So it's Blake out on the trails. I mean, you've got one of these pink helmets, haven't you? Haven't you? You've got one.
I do. They split opinion, but I don't. A lot of love, and there's a lot of not as much love for them.
Yeah, I'm not super keen. I've got to be honest.
But you don't like tan-walls either, so your question on taste is right out.
So we've got Blake out on the trail in his pink helmet, smelling the rhododendrons. And I tell you what, I'm going to start off this week's caption. This guy can't win it because he's won it so many times in the past, but Cornish Cactus, right? Every week comes up with a brilliant caption.
He's on the ball, isn't he?
I don't know how he does it. So it's this one this week. I think this could be the best one. It's the only kind of roadie I like.
That's quite. I like the play on words.
Brilliant.
I get it. It's good. It's good.
That is class.
Aldrin Castro. He says, this pink helmet of mine brings out a new side of me.
Yeah.
Well, there are many sides to Blake.
There are many sides to Blake, but maybe the pink helmet gets you in touch with this kind of beauty side of your thought process. Maybe. And lastly, we've got Len Whitrock, who says, caption contest, the Mother Nature Blake takes in before showing her who's the boss on the trails. Mother Nature getting smacked in the face with Blake's super skills. I like that one, actually. I think I might give the GMBN mug to Len Whitrock.
Congratulations, Len.
That's got the best story to it. Although I think Cornish Cactus is the man to beat man or woman. I have no idea, actually. But whoever you are, Cornish Cactus.
You might say that they're a prickly customer, though.
Yeah, they're very good, very, very good at it. Very good.
You didn't even laugh at my joke then. Prickly customer.
Mate. Sorry, prickly. I got it. Okay, right. This is this week's caption contest photo. Check this out. Give us a caption for that. You might be winning yourself a GMBN mug like Len did this week. Can you do better than Cornish Cactus? And Cornish Cactus, can you do it again? Let's see what you've got. Right. Bike vault time, amazing bikes this week, and I'm going to start you off with this one from Jason in his Nomad V5. Wowzers. Look at that, man! Yeah. Look at
Coming
that.
In hot.
I mean, what do you think of that bike, Rich? Can you fault it?
I
can.
Yes, I can fault this.
There's a double fault, actually.
Sort that pedal angle out.
Yeah.
Those pedals, they're pointing the wrong direction. I mean, if we're going to be we're being real picky here.
We're going to have to.
And those tyre logos, they got to be at the top.
Oh, that's three things, actually, because I was going to say that the dropper post is down.
Yeah, okay. I mean, but we are nitpicking.
But we're having to be very picky because this is essentially a super nice.
Yes. Oh, hang on.
You haven't got the bell.
I completely forgot. My bad.
Super nice for Jason. Heading on into Ollie here with his airdrop Edit V2. Nice photo.
I like the raw finish on these airdrops.
Yeah. What are we saying? Nice? Nice. It's nice.
That is a nice bike. Yeah. Nice one, Ollie.
Well done, Ollie. Thank you for sending it in. Sam up next with his nuke proof Mega. This is in Cannock Chase in the UK.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is a good picture.
It's a good picture and it's
logos at the top, look. Pedals, seat up.
Come on.
I might go super nice for this.
Super nice.
Good job, Sam. Nice one, buddy.
Next up, we have got Phillips Kona Roast.
Wow. I think I might have had one of these back in the day.
Yeah, that's an old school one. And those rocks heading across that stream, I wonder if they're in Yorkshire. Oh no, it's in Ogmore by Sea in South Wales. That's right by me.
Surely you must have hopped across those on your back wheel back in the day or something.
Do you know what? I've never ridden there, but I know exactly where that is. Really? Yeah, I know exactly where that is. That's got to be so close to me, that place.
Nice.
And for that reason, I'm going to say it's nice. It's nice, Philip. It's really nice.
Good job, Philip.
Next up, we've got Hugo's Whitey Izzo. Beautiful panoramic shot.
Big old pano, yeah.
Look at that. I like this one. The bike's perfectly in. It's super nice, isn't it? Look at it. I mean, the bike's not. I can't focus in on the bike that much, but just the sheer story it gives me just from one look. Super nice.
Am I shaking the bell on this one?
You've got it, Rich.
Good job, Hugo.
Next.
Okay, who have we got next?
What's this?
Jan.
Rich? What we
Propane tie. Tie? I can never say this one. Tie. Oh dear. From Germany. His first full suspension enduro bike. Well, you chose a good one. Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like the colour. Yeah, I like that a lot actually. I like these propanes.
Come on, Rich. Come on.
Am I reaching for the bell?
Come on, it is, isn't it? Gotta be.
Go on then.
Super.
Good job, Jan from Germany.
I like how the trail leads away there. tempting us away.
Follow me.
Last up, we have got Roman's Common Sal Meta.
Oh, I'm already ringing this bad boy.
This is in Prague.
There you go. Good job, Roman.
That is sick, that bike.
Yeah.
That is sick. Oh, look at
That looks a slack head angle though, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Geo
I don't know what
looks rad.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a super nice to end that. Nice
For
one,
sure.
Roman. Thank you very much. That is the bike vault for this week. Some great bikes. Is your bike a super nice? You think it is, of course. It's yours. You love it. But we will. Will it get past? And can you tell all your friends and family that your bike's a super nice and they should realise how great it is? Send it in to the GMBN uploader, and you'll be able to prove that next week on the show. Why not?
Okay.
Why wouldn't you do that? Right, and just to prove that there's tons and tons of action coming from you guys out there, let's head on in to some fails and sends to see how your riding's been going this week. Rich, hold tight.
Yeah! Woo!
Shoot!
Brilliant riding. Thank you very much. Love seeing.
Crazy.
Again, I've pushed it a few times this week, but the uploader is where you can get your action into us.
It is, yes.
Please don't forget. And I tell you what, while you're thinking about supporting the channel that way, don't forget to head over to the GMBN shop, where you can get all sorts of GMBN merchandise. My favourite at the moment is our brand new emerald green tech tee.
Yes.
I really love that. It's beautiful, actually. It's one of my
Dude,
favourite tees. I couldn't wear it today because I'm on green screen and I would just be shirtless.
Whoa.
Sorry
There's a look. I've been wearing it loads out in Italy actually as well for the EWSs. It's
very
so blooming hot.
Yeah, well, mate, have a great time out there. It's such an exciting week. Keep us posted, won't you?
Of course I will, dude. Yeah, and everyone, don't forget all great EWS action coming to you on GMBN. From the first 2 rounds in Italy. So there's tons to look forward to this week.
Great stuff. Love, like and share on all your social platforms.
Yeah.
And until next week, it's goodbye from us here on The Dirt Shed Show. See you later.
See you guys.